Hello, math lovers, math enthusiasts, and future math contests writers. It's Root Beer here, and I thought I'd start off a brand new set of videos where we're going to be looking at the grade 8 level Gauss contest. It's a math contest put out by the University of Waterloo, and it's been running for many years. I'm going to start, as I often do, with just the year 2000 paper, just because, well, those are the ones they have on their site. I know they have back to 1998 or something like that, but I like starting off fresh, new millennium style, thinking if I run out of papers to do someday in the distant future, maybe I'll look at older contests, who knows. But we're going to start off with the 2000 grade 8 Gauss paper in this video. So make very sure that it's the grade 8 video you want to watch, not the grade 7. I'll have separate videos for the grade 7 level Gauss. I have no idea why both the grade 7 and grade 8 papers are called Gauss. I assume at one point they were like a junior paper and then they got split into two, as is what often happens if you actually learn about the history of how these contests began and how they evolved over time. But we're going to be looking at the Gauss that is targeted to grade 8 students. So grade 8 North American education, that sort of level of math. So without further ado, let's take a look at the 2000 paper. Okay. So we have the grade 8 contest here. It was written May 17th, 2000. That's not really important for our purposes. Things you might want to notice, especially if you're going to be trying the grade 7 or grade 8 Gausses, either one, or indeed the Pascal, Cayley, or the Fermat, is you got to be comfortable with the amount of time. So what I would encourage you to do is to click on the link in the description, practice this contest. Pause the video right now. Practice this contest with the hour time limit. You know, calculators are permitted. They don't care about rough work, only the final answers of the A, B, C, D, E. These are the only things that count. And there's different mark breakdowns for the questions, whether or not you're in Part A, Part B, or Part C. Okay. And one thing that I really like mentioning is that if you leave a question unanswered, it is worth 2 marks. So they discourage you from guessing. They want you to know what you know and to be able to admit when you don't know something, because you know, you can see your math teachers, you can see people who are very good at these contests, myself included, and we just know, you know, bam, 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 we know how to do every single question. And that's not always how it is. And so it's always good to acknowledge that, yep, I'm good at math, but I don't know how to do this question. Okay, and so you are in, you know, small way rewarded when that happens, with 2 marks if you leave the question blank, but of course you can't leave the whole contest blank. But that's enough chit-chat. Let's jump into the namesake of this video, which is question number 1 on the 2000 grade 8 Gauss. Okay, so question 1 is going to be worth 5 marks. The value of 2 to the power of 5 plus 5 is... Okay, so if you have a calculator and it's got, where is it on mine? It's a, I thought I had the appropriate button on my calculator, but it looks like I do not. Alright, well, let me get my other calculator. Yes, so on this calculator, as opposed to this calculator, although I didn't give it a thorough once over, there is a raise something to the power of something button. If you got a calculator with that, that's fantastic, and this question will be a breeze, and you can just do it with calculators. But if not, and you just have a basic, you know, you can multiply, you can divide, you can probably take a square roots calculator, you know, just your normal everyday over-the-counter calculator, you have to remember what the power, what something raised to the power of 5 means. Alright, so we're asked to evaluate 2 to the power of 5 plus 5. Well, 2 to the power of 5 is 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. 5 2's multiplied together. Then we add 5. Alright, so now if you don't have a calculator, like my first calculator didn't have a button with a little x raised to the y button. That's the button you'd be looking for in your calculator, x raised to the power of y. If you don't have a button like that, then remembering what the definition of the exponents means you can do this question. So we'll even do it with the question, with the calculator that didn't apparently have the appropriate button. Oh wait, no, there it is. It was a little caret symbol. So a lot of calculators do, some of them don't. The button on this TI-30X just looks like this, and that stands for this, and that's just a fancy way of writing this. Okay, so it's called a caret. So X caret Y. So that button does exist on this calculator, but let's suppose it didn't. So we do 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. So all these 5 2's multiplied, these 5 2's here multiplied together give us 32. We still have this plus 5. And this is probably something you can do in your head, or you can continue using your calculator. Remember, calculators are permitted. And we get 37. So that's the answer we're looking for. 37, and nope. There it is. It's B. So we found the number we're looking for, so B is going to be our answer. So we're off to a flying start on this 2000 Gauss paper. I do apologize that I didn't realize that the caret button that I was staring at on my calculator was correct, and it would give me x to the power y. But either way, we've got ourselves an answer to question number 1. It's B. So join me for, well, it's going to be a series of 25 videos because there are 25 questions in the contest. Most of the early ones will be shorter, and then these Part C questions, they get a little harder. But we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. That's question 1. Join me for question number 2 in the very next video. Thank you for watching.